Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so I got something a little bit different for you guys. Well, crap, there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and let some guys get in here, and we got something fun. Let me see how everything's lined up tonight. Real fast. It's a little late. We've been having some. Well, I had to get everything. I had to get everything set up, and I got a video. We're going to shoot this video live. Now this is I think. What's up, Pokemachine? When I shoot it, I may not be able to reply to my comments as much, but I've been getting it ready all day for this video. Okay, I spent a lot of time figuring a nice trick out on this game that I don't see a whole lot of people that know how to do, if anyone, or any other videos. So I got something that's going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I'm going to get this shared, so it's going to be just a couple minutes. I had to get everything set up. And of course, we're going to shoot the video while we're live to give you guys the first look. And then after that, I will post it as a video itself. I'll edit it, shorten it, and we'll post it on YouTube and everything else. And I think this video is really going to be very helpful for us. So it might be one. I don't ever know. You never know. But it might be one of those videos that we might actually get to really take off. I hope. It has that kind of potential. So let's let everyone get in here. Let me go ahead and share it. And once we get everyone in here, we will, we'll get started. So just give me a couple minutes. To share this. Hopefully we see some of the guys we haven't been seeing much of here recently. Hopefully we see a couple of those guys come in for a little bit of fun with the video. Now, of course, the card shop's still open, and you guys can still get cards on the card shop. You're just if you do, you're gonna have to wait till after we're done shooting the video before I can do the openings. So let me finish sharing real quick. So it'll take me just a second. This is going to be pretty awesome. Like I said, I took a lot of time perfecting this today and figuring out every little if, and, or buts that I can do, all the different tricks, all the different ways. So hopefully I can get Marlon and them in here as well. I haven't looked at my chat yet. I'm sharing on Twitter, so it takes me just a second to share on Twitter here. But with Pokemon Legends being such a big hit on everywhere, I really think if I can get this video done tonight and we can get this posted tomorrow, I really think, guys, let me see who's all in here real quick. Let me do my hashtags real fast. And then I can help you go over a little bit more. So just give me a second to get these hashtags. I screwed up and erased my pre-done hashtags where I just had to paste it in. I screwed that up. So give me just a split second here, and we'll get started. It took me a while to get everything set up the way we needed it. It really did. So that's the reason we're just now live. I almost didn't go live tonight because we're having an issue with our camera. Hopefully we don't have any issues. Hopefully there's no problems. Our cat chewed on the damn thing, on the cord, and it could be a big problem. I don't know. We'll see. So, where is my remote here? Keep everything going. That's going to work for now. So let me see who's made it to the chat. So just Pokemachine and Jacob so far. This is going to be pretty awesome, guys. It pretty much says exactly what I'm going to be showing you inside the chat. It's a pretty awesome trick I figured out. And like I said, I put a lot of time into figuring this out. A lot of testing. So we're going to shoot the video live. So we're going to shoot the video live. And like I said, you guys can get your custom packs. I did decide, we'll go over all. Let me finish sharing. Just let me get past the sharing part of everything. And then I'll go over everything. That way I can just do it all at once here. Hopefully we can get some guys in here. We'll see what happens. You never know. It's late. It's later than usual, but I want to get this video shot tonight, and I figured we could just, it was either go live and do it or don't. And I figured we could go live, have a little bit of fun with you guys. And since you guys are always here, especially like Marlon and those guys who may not know what I'm about to show. Well, most likely nobody does. But so we got Marlon here, which is good enough. So here's what we're going to do tonight. So if you guys want to get anything in the Pokemon card shop, you can do so. But I will not be able to open any of that stuff until after we shoot this video. We're going to shoot a video, and I'm going to give you guys the first look. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can 100% guaranteed, never to fail, 100%, 100%. Get any shiny Pokemon you want in this game back to back to back. Non-stop. I am going to show you how to 100% do it. And like I said, I'm hoping I've spent a lot of money. I've spent a lot of time. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And I'm going to go over everything that you guys need to know once we start the videos. Your shiny rate. We're going to go over how you increase that shiny rate, all the different ways, and then what you got to do to get this 100% chance. You can exploit. I don't know how long this will last. It may be a permanent foundation of the game, or they may patch it. I don't know. But as of right now, I have found some exploits and ways to exploit shiny Pokemon, which is it's pretty awesome. That's all I can say. It's pretty freaking awesome. Unfortunately, I broke my bank. I am dead broke. So I'm hoping we don't get a recipe for star pieces. If we do, I don't care. I need the money. Because like I said, I broke the bank doing this stuff. So we're going to need we are going to, let me think. What are we going to need? Hey, Marlon, do you have time to do a really fast trade? I need your help with something. If you could do a trade with me right now, it would be extremely helpful for this video if you're able to. It would be huge if you're able to help me out with that. If you can. Real quick. If you can't, I understand. It's not a big deal. But if you can, I could definitely use your help with that real fast. Okay, so Marlon, do you know the shiny thing that I'm about to show, how you can guarantee yourself a shiny in Pokemon? Do you know the trick? how you can guarantee 100% any Pokemon in the game. Let me show you guys an example. Look at this. So I want to trade you my shiny Machoke and turn it into a shiny Machamp for this video. If you don't mind, please. That would be extremely helpful. Real fast, because I want to use it for the video. Shiny Machoke's awesome. And I've got a lot more shinies in my box. But there's a method to this. And like I said, we're going to show it to you guys. It's an interesting method. And it's easy to do. It's super easy. You don't need it to... Oh, crap, man. I know I had a quest here. Hold on. Let me get this quest out of the way. No, I don't want to go there right now, guys. Damn it. Darn it. The vintage Dragonite, guys, that we were talking about the other day, that if it grades as a PSA 10, it's worth 12 grand. We are selling that Dragonite. So that Dragonite is for sale. If you wasn't here, we have a beautiful vintage Dragonite. PSA 10 is worth $12,000. PSA 9 is worth about $700-800. And, you know, PSA 8's worth about $600 in that area. We are going to sell that card as just a heads up. And there's some other new tricks we've learned as well. But I put a lot of time... What is going on? I don't want to battle right now, dude. Like, at all. Oh, well. I guess we're going to battle real quick. You can battle inside town now. Something of that nature, but no. It does involve Pokemon outbreaks. Outbreaks is the easiest way to increase your chances, but saving, you don't necessarily save before the outbreak. You reset your chances. I'll just show you, but that is part of the method. There's a lot of the outbreaks. Obviously, is one of I don't know what the heck I just did. Is obviously one of the easiest ways. So what I'm going to show in this video is how to make an outbreak occur. And I'm going to show how to exploit the outbreak. And after you caught a shiny, I'm going to show you how you can continue to exploit the same outbreak for more than one shiny Pokemon, which is a pretty sweet way to do it. Now, one of the items that you're going to need, which we're going to go over, which, you know, you have to complete your Pokédex to get, is the Shiny Charm. If you don't have the Shiny Charm, you can still do this. But the Shiny Charm makes it a lot easier. I need to get out of this stupid battle real quick that I got drug into real fast. But if you just save before you go to an outbreak, Marlon, that won't do the trick. This method will 100% give you a shiny. Not every single... If you do it right, you will get a shiny every time. Now, if you just save before you go to an outbreak, you're just wasting your time. If you go to an outbreak and save, and then you don't reset the outbreak, you will not... whatever Pokemon you get in an outbreak, whether there's a shiny or there's not a shiny, it's say you go to an outbreak and you save it beforehand, and you go do the outbreak and you don't get a shiny. If you just reload your game and go back to that outbreak, you're never going to get a shiny. You have to reset the outbreak in order to get a shiny. And there's a method you have to do to reset the outbreak. I'm ready to trade, man, real quick if you are. Well, that's what we'll just show it all in the video. It's pretty simple. Anyway, hopefully it makes a good video. I hope, and hopefully it gets us a lot of views. I hope. Hopefully hopefully it's something that works really well. Let's just do 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2. So 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2. Like, I spent a lot of time figuring this out. Like, a lot of time. You do exploit the outbreaks, but you have to reset the outbreak with the same Pokemon, because I'll explain it all in the video. That way I don't have to explain it like 30 times. I got my shiny Tangela too, which is really cool. But I know how to, like I said, if this video will 100. Oh, shiny Arcanine, got him as well. I forgot about him. You can 100% exploit any Pokemon. My shiny Turtwig's got a couple of those. And of course, I mean, we've got tons of other shinies too. But let's go ahead and do this trade, man. Sorry to hold you up. That way we can get him traded and get him back. That way I can see what the shiny Machamp looks like. And like I said, if anyone's looking to get cards, you guys can. No big deal. But it'll have to be after the video before I can do any openings. So as soon as we're done with this trade, we're going to start the video. Hopefully I get lucky and I don't have to, it could take anywhere between 5 minutes to get the shiny. It could take 30 minutes to get the shiny. It could take 40 minutes to get the shiny. It just depends. Sometimes you get 3 shinies. Sometimes you get a shiny alpha. It just depends, but you are guaranteed to always 100% get a shiny Pokemon. Always. And you can do any Pokemon you want, which is really cool, especially for this game. So hopefully there's a bunch of people that don't know. Like there's a certain method you can use, and I tweaked it a little bit to make it a little bit better. So hopefully my video, hopefully it works out. I'm really hoping here. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button for me, and if you would share the video, I'd appreciate it. But that Dark Charizard and that, like I said, that Dragonite, they are for sale. So if anyone's interested, like I said, I don't think I have the time right now to get that Dragonite graded. I would like to, but I'm not financially stable enough right now to be able to send it off, and I don't know. If we sold a whole bunch of other stuff, I'll get it graded. You know what I mean? But if we're not able to sell a bunch of other stuff and someone wants to go ahead and buy it, I've already told Jesus I'm going to sell it. But, if things work out and we can get it graded, I mean, we'll make a fortune off of it. So, but if someone wants to get it, we do have that put up. And that other stack of my stack of vintage, we're going to go ahead and put pretty much all of those up for grabs too. So if you guys want to look at them, you can. All right. Sweet. So let me get a snapshot for the video. Let's make sure everything's set up before we do anything else. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It's not the way I want it to be. So, as you can see, I got 2 outbreaks going on. But this is not what I want. So, I'm going to show you guys this. I'm not going to feature it so much in the video. What we're going to do is we're going to go here. I don't want those 2 Pokemon just because I just don't want to do those 2 Pokemon. Krogunk or Paraz. I already have a shiny Paraz, and Krogunk sucks. So what we're going to do is I'm going to reset the outbreak is what I'm going to do. and hopefully get something that works a little bit better. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get a lot of people in here, but we've been struggling with that all week anyway, so there's not much I can do about it. I've kind of given up at this point, if I'm just being straight up honest. So hopefully this video is pretty nice. So now, as you can see, okay, perfect. Now, this isn't going to work out as good as I want it to because of the Pokemon that it is, but we got Magby. So Magby is perfect. I was really hoping for him. Now, what you want to do, I haven't done it with Magby. You want to finish your Pokédex with that Pokemon. Not just get it to level 10, guys. You want to finish it. It makes a gigantic difference if you finish the Pokédex entry. I'm going to tell you the ratios and everything, but it makes a gigantic difference from what I figured up, the ratios that I figured up throughout last night and today. It's huge. So let's go ahead and let's just, for the moment, let's add him to my party. And we'll add him to the party. Now, of course, you can still make this work if you don't finish the page, but I highly recommend you just take a couple minutes and you finish the page because it makes this a lot easier if you do. So let me get these guys set up real quickly, real fast. Having trouble getting him how I want him. I can't remember what other shinies I have. I've got a bunch of other ones too. Hold on, I got an idea. For the actually, this will work. This will work. Get up, Doc, on it. Crap. I need everyone to look right here. Right here, guys. Look over here, you darn thing. Quit sleeping. Get up. Oh, come on, Pokemon. Why are you guys not cooperating with me? Get your big butt up off the ground, Machamp. We're trying to take a picture here, guys. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Everyone's just going to sleep. No pictures, not today, they said. I just want to get a nice screenshot, that's all. But no, they don't want to let me do that. So who do I even have? Who's in here with us right now, guys? Who's in here with us tonight? Marlon, I want you to, I'm going to give you like I said, I'm going to put a free vintage, card in with your package, man, as a free gift, just for the support, dude. And those of you who's been showing up and being active, like we asked, give me 5 seconds. I want to make sure these screenshots, I want to make sure everything's come through because we're going to start this video. Those of you who have been doing that, like I asked, I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so they did. So I do, guys. Super, I really appreciate it. So, and Ben, I appreciate you've been doing some extra sharing and stuff, man. We needed it. Things still haven't really changed any. And as you can see, I mean, like right now we got 3 people in here. So we're not really able to change. The outcome's not really changing. So what we need is for this video to really, really be a hit. Like, as much as I hate to say that, we really need this video to be a hit. So hopefully it really helps. Alright, so we got a background. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start this thing out. And it shouldn't be too hard to do. I've got a couple Pokemon with me. I think we're good on Pokemon levels, I think. I should be okay with this team. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Just because, well, I'm just not sure. It depends on, well, for the Magby, we'll be fine. We'll be fine for Magby. For Magby, we'll be fine. Let me adjust a couple moves in case I get into a situation where I need to fight real fast, because that could happen. And we may have to fight. So just let me get into to adjust a couple moves here, just in case we do get into that situation. And that way we don't end up getting our butt kicked in the middle of doing this. I haven't messed with their moves yet. Just that way, you know, we know when we get in the middle of doing this video. I'm going to do my best to try to make this the best video I can make, because if this video don't work, I don't know what else I'm going to do with this channel. I'm just being straight up honest. Not being any other kind of way. I'm just being straight honest with you guys. If this one don't hit off, I really don't know what we're going to do. So I'm really, really hoping that that this works. Like, I'm really hoping that it works. Unfortunately for Growlithe, I don't know if I finished his Pokédex or not. It doesn't matter. For this example, we're going to be using Magby. It sucks that I don't have Magby finished. I honestly should go finish it, but if I do that, then I'm going to have to reset the outbreaks again, and that could take a while to get another Magby. So we're just not going to. We're just going to make it work, and hopefully we get lucky on this. Just hopefully we get lucky. That's all I'm going to say. I hope we get lucky. That would be best case scenario, and we don't have to, you know, because sometimes if you're not lucky, it can take 20 minutes. You're always guaranteed a Pokemon, but I can't guarantee it'll be your first trip. It might be your second trip. It might be your third trip, but you are guaranteed a shiny every, you know, 100%. And you can reset until you get the shiny that you want. You can reset until you get the nature that you want. So you can do all of that until you get the nature that you're looking for, the size that you're looking for, the gender, if you want it to be an alpha. You can spend however much time you want on getting this shiny Pokemon, and you're guaranteed to succeed. Now, I don't know how many chances it'll take you. I know it took me forever to get my Rhyhorn because I just kept getting an attack down nature. So where is Arcanine? I kept getting an attack down nature, which kind of screwed me. I'm trying to find Arc. There it is. Daggone it. So I didn't finish Growlithe. Dang it. But his moves are finished, so we can go ahead and evolve Growlithe too. So, actually, before we evolve Growlithe, you guys stay right there. Oh, well, we'll set you back up. Let's see if I got what I need. I'm going to waste these for this video. I can always get them back. I'll waste them for just this video. But we're going to start the video in just a second, and then we can, you know, do whatever after that. But, my Tangle is already finished, so let's get him to where he can turn into a Tangrowth. Now, you can buy experience candies, guys. If you didn't know that, you can buy them. You can buy them in game. If you don't know where, just let me know and I'll help you out. But you can buy the experience candies if you need to. They're super easy to get and they are expensive. As I said, you can buy them, but they are pricey. I'm just trying to make sure he don't get Flare Blitz till 56. No, that can't be right. 47's Flare Blitz. Let's see if Arcane... I just want to make sure I don't miss his Flare Blitz before I evolve him. That's all I'm trying to double check here real fast. I just don't want to miss the Flare Blitz ability as we go to evolve him. Okay, so he can learn it as an Arcanine. In most games, when you evolve a Pokemon, it can no longer learn attacks like as it levels up. Growlithe can, so we're good. I didn't even need to use those. I wasn't sure. But let's go ahead and let's get this started. So I'm going to need a Firestone. And like I said, if you already knew it, awesome. I will promise you that my method's going to tell you things that you cannot find anywhere else in this method. So there's a lot of false information about how to do this online. And we're going to show you the way. Like I said, I spent all day figuring this out in a way that 100% works every time. So hopefully you find it useful. Hopefully. But I want to get this video shot and get it up as quick as we can. That way, hopefully we can get more than 100 views on it. That would be, that's the goal here. 100 views, you know, just isn't enough to... Hopefully we can get a couple thousand on this one. Maybe even 100,000. I mean, if it's one of this game's really big. A lot of people like it. If they find this information, you know, it's catching shinies. I got a guaranteed way that it'll work every time. And hopefully that gives us what we need. I hope. And hopefully it gets a lot of views. I'm powering these guys up just in case I need them in battle, so bear with me. Sorry. But sometimes when you do this method, sometimes, like when I went to do Rhydon, I got attacked by 4 Rhydon at once. And that can be pretty devastating when you get attacked by 4 different Rhydon. It can be extremely devastating. And I don't have none of my good Pokemon in my party. So these are just shiny Pokemon that I've caught that I want to use for the video. None of my strong Pokemon are in my party right now. As you can see, my highest level is 50, which is that Rhydon. Okay, so we're good. All right, one other thing, Marlon. I'm sure you already know, so there ain't no point in me wasting my time. But you can buy experience candies from this guy, and you can do in-town battles to power your Pokemon up from this guy here. He'll let you battle people as many times as you want. They're pretty decently strong, and you get a lot of experience from doing that. So let's go ahead and set these guys back up, and let's get this thing rolling here. Sorry about your guys' wait. So we're going to save it right here. Okay, now, this video could be a 10-minute. It could take me 20. It might take me 30. I don't know. Just depends on how lucky I get. Hopefully I get really lucky. Alright, guys. So we're going to start it now. If you want to get any cards, guys, it'll have to be after we're done. So please bear with me. If any of my normal guys on here, Marlon, Alex, Blue, if you guys are on here, Ben, if you guys would, if you guys could help me out, if someone new comes in and just explain that we're doing a video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And Alex, I see that you're here as well. That big Dragonite EX, man, I know you're all about those big cards. PSA 10 quality, man, that thing's worth $12,000. So I got that thing for sale if you're interested in buying it. Just a heads up, that one big Dragonite. But let's go ahead and start this baby up. I'm going to switch it over to make sure the recording starts. That way I'm 100% positive it starts and I don't do a whole video and think I'm recording when I'm not. So here we go, guys. Everything looks okay. It looks even. Looks even, I think. I think it looks even. Okay. So here we go. What's up, YouTube? We have something special for you guys here tonight. As you can see, we are playing the new Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, here in front of me, I have some gorgeous Pokemon. And if you notice something's different about these Pokemon, they're all shiny. So what we have for you guys tonight is a way to kind of exploit and get shiny Pokemon guaranteed. Without fail, 100% guaranteed every time. We got a method that works. Just got to put a little time into it. So, as just a little fun to get started here, let's get all these guys back in the bag. And, I mean, this game's been a blast. And just for you guys, in the start of this here, we got a cool couple evolutions we've been saving up to see what they look like. So, let's rock that out real fast. And let's get this thing started. So, as you know, in Pokemon Legends Arceus, your chances to find a shiny Pokemon is 1 out of every 4,096 Pokemon. That's your usual chance to find a shiny. Extremely low, extremely rare. Not something that's, that you're just going to, sometimes you'll walk through the game and you'll find one luckily. Okay, now there are methods that you can use to increase this, which is what we are going to show you now. There are several methods you can use. First thing you can do to increase these odds is you can get your research level up to level 10 on the Pokemon in your Pokédex. For instance, we go to our Pokédex and just pick out Growlithe, for instance. As you can see, complete research level is a level 10. That right there will cut my chances. It'll double my chances of finding a shiny. It'll cut those odds in half. So instead of it being 1 in every 4,096, it's 1 in every 2,048 of a chance. Well, you can further that even more by completely completing the page, getting what we call a perfect 10, a perfect page. So I recommend, before you use this trick, whatever Pokemon you're looking to get a shiny, I recommend you do a perfect on that Pokemon, because this increases your chances even more. It cuts that in half again, and it gives you a 1 out of every 1,024 chance. Now, even with those odds, you're still going to be walking around all day looking for a Pokemon, looking for a shiny. You're going to be walking around all day. Of course, you got a 4 times better chance to find one. But 1 in every 1,024 Pokemon, that's a lot of Pokemon, guys. And that's a lot. So it could take forever. So we have a way to increase that even further, which is what we're going to do for you right now, and show you a couple tricks that really, really make this a heck of a lot easier. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to use mass outbreaks. Now, when you go to a mass outbreak, depending on how much of the page you have complete, it changes your odds. So if you haven't completed anything on that Pokemon in the mass outbreak, you have about 1 out of 152 Pokemon. If you've got a 10, you have about 1 out of 141. If you've got a perfect 10, it goes down all the way to about 1 out of about 137, which is by far your best odds. Now, there's another thing you can do if you really want to find them easily, and that is you can get the what's called the shiny charm. In order to get the shiny charm, you got to do a little bit of work. You've got to basically catch every single Pokemon, and you have to get every Pokemon in the Pokédex. Every Pokemon in the game, you have to get their research task to a 10. So not a perfect 10, but a 10. You have to have every Pokemon to a 10 to get the shiny charm. If you get a shiny charm, that increases your chances way more, like a crazy ton more. We're not going to be using that today because I haven't got that far and I don't have the shiny charm yet. But for instance, if you have a perfect 10 on a Pokemon and a shiny charm, you have, just walking around anywhere, not in a mass outbreak, you have a 1 in every 585 Pokemon chance to find a shiny. That's really good. In a mass outbreak, 1 out of every 128. So the first thing you want to do anyway, guys, is you want to get a mass outbreak. How do we do that? It's pretty simple. Go to the main city and literally walk out the gate. Okay, I have a mass outbreak for this video already, the Magby. So that's what we're going to use. I have one already ready. We're going to use the Magby. Hopefully, we get lucky. I have a 10, but I do not have a perfect 10. If you do not have a mass outbreak, here is how you can get a mass outbreak at any time throughout the game. It is really simple. It's really easy. Go to any location that you have in the game. Any location. Go inside that location. Once you get inside the location, talk to the professor, and just leave and go back to town. Once you go back to town, literally all you got to do is go back to the gate and check. You should have a mass outbreak. If you don't, just repeat that process until there's a mass outbreak on the Pokemon that you want it to be. So like I said, you go, let's say we want to go to Obsidian Fields. You go to Obsidian Fields. As soon as you get there, just leave, go back to Jubilee Village. Go right back to the village, then go to the gate, see if there's a mass outbreak for the Pokemon you want. Really simple, right? And you can do that as much as you want until you get the Pokemon you want. Next thing you want to do, once you get the Pokemon you want, is go to that mass outbreak. Just go to it. If you know where the mass outbreak is located, try to go to the closest camp. Once you get to a camp, it gets even easier from here. So let's let this load up. And so we're going to look and see where it's at. I had a feeling it would be all the way over here, so we can teleport there. So we're going to use this camp right here. We're going to use Beachside Camp here. Now, what you want to do, now there's a lot of information going around the internet. I'm going to show you guys the 100% surefire way to make this work every time. And if I find a shiny Magby, I can find more than one. So there are ways to do it that it works every single time, guaranteed. So what you want to do is make sure you have all the Pokeballs that you need. Make sure you got your smoke bombs, and make sure you have Pokemon that are strong enough to fight whatever you're going to chase after. I'm just going to use these guys. They should be fine. It shouldn't be a problem. Then you want to save your game. You definitely want to save your game because we're going to focus on this outbreak. So save your game inside. You can save it anywhere. It actually doesn't matter. People will say it does. It doesn't. I've been doing this all day. Save it at the base camp makes it easier to reset the outbreak in case we don't find a shiny. So save it in the base camp near the professor. Now let's take our little butts over here to the Molten area. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sneak down here. We're going to check for Magby. If we don't get lucky on the first try, I'll show you guys how to properly reset it. And we'll do as many times as we have to until a shiny shows up. Then I'll show you guys how you can continue to exploit the same area if and only if you find a shiny in the first about 5 or 6 Pokemon. If you don't find it in the first 5 or 6, you're going to have to get a new mass outbreak because the odds are just too low and it's not worth it. So we're going to work our way down here and see if we hear a Magby. Let's go ahead and mark it on a map so we know where we're going here. That way we know when we're close enough. I should have done that already. Don't worry about grabbing items like I just did. You can skip, the regular Magbys. Don't worry about none of this stuff till you get to the mass outbreak. Now, if you listen, if you turn your volume up right in the settings, you can hear if you have a shiny from the start. Every mass outbreak's a little bit different, but typically you get about 12 Pokemon. So as you can see, I'm going to try to do this the easiest way possible. And we're going to duck down. We're going to use a smoke bomb. Now, you got two options here. If you don't have a shiny right as soon as you get here, you can choose to do the reset, which I'm going to show you later. I highly recommend you don't, because you're just hurting your chances. So what I recommend you do is there's going to be about 12 Magby in general. Any of those 12 have that super increased chance to be a shiny. So you're going to want to at least go down until they stop respawning and see if you get a shiny. So we're going to pop an Oranberry out. And we're going to use Ultra Balls to make this a little easier. I don't want to fight or anything like that. So let's go ahead and catch one. I recommend, you don't have to get in no hurry, because the next one could be a shiny. And if you want more than one shiny of that Pokemon, it helps to not catch them really fast. But as you see, a new Magby respawn, no shiny yet. Another one there, no shiny. So let's catch another one. And we're going to repeat catch them until they stop spawning. Now, you'll either have a chance for a shiny to show up, or every once in a while it doesn't work. You could spend 10 or 15, 20 minutes doing this before you get a shiny, but you are going to get a shiny eventually. And it is 100 times faster than doing the regular method. 100 times. I'm hoping we get lucky. Like I said, we didn't complete the Pokédex entry for this Pokemon. I probably should have. But I'm going to show you that you can do it even if you don't complete it. So they're still spawning. Let's go ahead and catch them a little bit faster for the heck, just for now. That way I can show you guys what to do. If one doesn't spawn. If you find a shiny and it spawns and you don't catch it, it runs away, I can show you guys what to do to give yourself a chance to re-get that shiny with no problem. So if it escapes, don't worry. Once you reset, it'll still be here. Okay, as you can see, they're no longer spawning, so we did not get a shiny this turn. So don't waste your time catching those last two. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatsoever. So what you want to do now is you just want to turn your game off. You got to turn your game off. Then reload up your game. So once you reload it, this is how you reset. Now, you have to do, like I said, you turn the game off, you reload the game up. Then what we're going to do is we're not going to go back to the mass outbreak. We're going to go back to town. Once you go back to town, as long as you did every step I said previously, you will reset the mass outbreak Pokemon. So it could still be Magby. Most likely it will be. If not, we'll show you what to do to make sure that it is the Pokemon you're looking for. But so we're going to talk to him. We're going to head back to town. What this will do is it'll reset those 12 Pokemon inside the mass outbreak. So if you was to head straight back to the mass outbreak right this second, you would not. And I repeat, you would get the same exact Pokemon you just had. They will all be the same nature, same everything. They will not be a shiny, so you cannot head straight back. So you want to head back to the village. You do not want to save your game inside the village. And let me repeat that. If you do, you're going to disrupt the whole process, and you're going to have to start all over. So next thing we want to do is go and make sure that the Magby mass outbreak is still there. As you can see, it is, and we got some new ones. Now, if the outbreak disappears, just turn your game back off, turn it back on, load it up, go back to town, and check again. It will come back. Usually you don't ever have to repeat that step more than one time, but repeat that step until it comes back. It's usually always there, but now since we turned the game off and back on, and we went back to town and came back, now those 12 Pokemon will reset. So they will be different natures, different genders, and a new chance for a shiny. So what do you want to do now? You just save your game before you head back to the outbreak. So you want to save your game again now. Okay, after you save your game again, teleport back, and let's head right back to the... I'm going to go ahead and mark this and then resave. That'll save me some time from marking it. But we're going to head back and try it again. So what you'll do is, if I don't find a shiny this time, just rinse and repeat everything we did. So if there's not a shiny here, I just turn my game off, back on, go back to town, come back, save, go back. That's all you got to do to 100% chance get a shiny. Now, we're going to do this a couple times until we find a shiny. We have to. We'll fast forward through it for you guys. That way you get a chance to see. But it could take one try. It could take two tries. You're not guaranteed every try to get one, but you are guaranteed to get a shiny by doing this method. You will get a shiny. It also helps, and I know this from experience, to throw out a mushroom cake. I don't know why. And I've been doing this for 24 hours. I could have just got lucky, but we're going to throw out a mushroom cake because it's helping me. So let's go ahead and start catching them again. We're going to go a lot faster this time. That way we don't have to sit here forever. We can go a heck of a lot quicker. And get these guys spawning. Now, if you find a shiny and you kill it in battle, or it escapes, all you got to do, it's a little different now. Like I said, this is only if you find a shiny and you kill it in battle and it escapes. What you got to do is reset your game and then head straight back to the mass outbreak. You want to head straight back to the mass outbreak. Because like I told you before, you're going to fight. If you don't go back to town and reset, you will fight the same Pokemon that you fought every time in the mouse outbreak. It never changes unless you go back to town and reset. So you want to reset it. You don't want to reset it if you found a shiny and it escapes or you kill it by accident. Just turn your game off, load it back up, go straight back to the mass outbreak without going to town, and that shiny will be there again. Every time, guaranteed. So this process may take us a couple minutes, so we're just going to start catching Pokemon until a shiny shows up, and then we'll go from there, guys. So just enjoy. Okay, so no shiny that time. For those of you watching me right now, I don't know how many times this will take. Usually it don't take too long, and we can speed it up now because, like I said, I'm going to fast forward through a lot of this. But we're just going to keep repeating this process until one shows up. It just depends. I've had several show up on the first try. It really just depends. It's a luck thing. You got to think your chances are about, depending on your Pokédex. I either have one out of every it's about 158. So one out of every 158 Pokemon. And then if you have a level 10, it's about, I think it's, if you have a level 10 research, it's about 1 in every 152 Pokemon. And if you have a perfect, it's about 1 out of every 141. And like I said, 1 out of every 141 is way better than 1 in every 4,096. If you play the lottery, you get the odds. And also, guys, if you're in this process and you see another Pokemon you'd rather catch, feel free to go to that mass outbreak, save, and start the process on that Pokemon. It won't hurt whatsoever. But you are guaranteed. I mean, I've already caught, I've caught 10 shinies just today doing this and while doing this research. So it works every time. Get here. You do have to save after you reset the mass outbreak. You have to save every time. If you don't, you're going to get the same Pokemon over and over again. I don't know if that's how Pokemon intentionally set it up. It's the same with alphas. Alpha Pokemon. If you save before you fight an alpha, it doesn't matter how many times you go back to fight that alpha and reload that save. You will fight the same alpha with the same nature at the same level 100 times if that's how many times you do it. And it will not change unless you reset it. You have to do a reset, and that's the reason we have to turn the game off, back on, and go to town. That does the reset. So I think we'll get lucky. I only have a research level of 10 on the Magby. So like I said, it could take a minute. But about 100, my chances are about 1 out of every 152 Pokemon right now. So I'll definitely find one way quicker than what I would by just coming to this area and catching Magby by itself. Way, way faster. It might take you 5 minutes, it might take you 10 minutes. You could look in this area for 2 days straight and not find a shiny. But by this method, you will find one within an hour, tops. And you can do this for every Pokemon in the game, except for a couple of the legendary Pokemon. Dialga, Palkia, some of the legendaries you cannot do this method for. They are preset. Whenever you start your game, it is preset whether or not you get a shiny on those Pokemon. You cannot change that by resetting. You have to start a new game. It's 100% preset. So I'm sure someone out there got lucky, but there is no method you can use to reset those legendary Pokemon. Because like I said, whenever you save the game and even if you turn the game off, you turn it back on and go back to that alpha, it's going to be the same one, unfortunately. So as you can see, these keep changing, but the Magby's still there because the Magby resets the Pokemon that are inside the mass outbreak. And you don't ever have to worry about going through a crazy amount of Pokeballs. Like I said, you get them all back once you reset the game. But do not forget to save. If you don't save, you're going to fight the same Pokemon over and over again. Now, if we can get lucky and we can get a shiny to show up in the first 4 that are originally spawned there, I can show you guys how to continuously exploit that area to get at least 2 shiny from the same mass outbreak. You might not be able to get more than 2, but you can get at least 2 of them from the same mass outbreak without having to go through the process of getting another outbreak. But either way, it's not hard to reset the outbreaks. It's extremely quick. And this is by far the quickest method in the game to get a shiny. If we had a shiny charm, it would definitely help. But we got to finish the game before we can get one of those. And you can get a shiny alpha by doing this method as well. So you have a pretty good chance to get a shiny alpha. I don't know what the exact odds are for an alpha to be a shiny, but you got a good shot. Unfortunately, we haven't got super lucky yet. So it looks like we might have one of those unlucky trips. Good thing is we can edit all that, so nothing that time. So that was 3 tries without one, which isn't uncommon, but it only took us about 10 minutes to do those 3 tries. The longest part is waiting for the game to reset and waiting for your screen to load back up. I mean, that's the longest part of the entire process. It's just waiting for the game to load back up. But once you've played Pokemon and you know how hard it is to find a shiny, and if you want a certain shiny, this is by far the fastest way to get that shiny guaranteed. And it's still based on luck. So how many times you have to do this, is all based off of your luck. By the time you run into about 152 of those Pokemon, you should have found a shiny by then. At least one, for sure. Oh, Pichu. But you can do this all day long. I don't know if they'll do some kind of update to change it. They may. I'm not 100% sure, because it does make getting shinies way too easy. I mean, you can pretty much exploit this whole process, and it is super, super easy to get shiny Pokemon. It's quicker than even in Let's Go Pikachu. I mean, I've had catch combos up to 2,000 and not found a shiny in Let's Go. This method, you will have a shiny within an hour. Sometimes within 5 minutes. I mean, I've had it happen. I got 3 of them within a 15-minute time period. So it just depends on your luck, but it is the fastest method out of any game to get shinies. And I'm hoping one shows up soon so we can show you guys that it really is an awesome method. And like I said, if a Pokemon escapes, don't worry. Just turn your game off, load your save, and come straight back to the mass outbreak. And there's about 12, give or take. Usually there's about 12 Pokemon in the outbreak. Like I said, give or take. Looks like we're not getting one this try either. But as you see, if you try, you can actually go through this really, really fast. You can go through it extremely quick if you try. And like I said, you can choose to either just go to the area, see if the first 4 are shiny, and then do the reset if you want. But if one of the other, let's say 8 Pokemon were going to be a shiny, that'll completely. So let's say your third try. So let's say it's about 36 Pokemon. Let's say Pokemon number 34 was going to be a shiny, which would have been one of the last 2 to spawn. Well, you may have to wait another almost 200 Pokemon for another shiny to show up. Maybe. It just depends on how your luck is. So I recommend either catching or defeating them until they stop spawning every time. And I think we're going to get lucky right here. Usually, it would definitely, like I said, it makes a big difference if you complete the Pokédex to a perfect. Like, it really makes a gigantic difference. Unless you're super lucky, you know. Usually when I have a completed Pokédex for that Pokemon, I usually have a shiny within 3 tries. Almost every time. Not every time, but almost. It always seems to be a heck of a lot faster. Let's put it that way. It can be a little tedious, but I promise you it's a heck of a lot faster than trying to find a shiny any other way. I've spent, who knows, 40 to 60 hours catching Pokemon, working on my Pokédex. And in that time, I had ran into 2 shiny Pokemon. So today, I have ran into 10 of them alone, just in the time that I was getting ready to do this video. Having a little bit of bad luck right now because, you know, usually I have one by now, but hey, you know, it happens. Sometimes you have bad luck. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You just have to go on and keep trying. I can tell you this though, Shiny Magmar looks pretty freaking awesome. I mean, he looks awesome. So not all. Some of the shiny Pokemon kind of lame. Shiny Magmar, man, he looks amazing. Golem, on the other hand, looks really stupid. I hate to say. He's one of my least favorite. Rhydon wasn't very, very fun either. Even the new Arcanine, I don't really care for it either. As much as I hate to say that. A lot of them will have that yellowish, that kind of yellow look, sort of like mustard. I think it's meant to be golden, but it's not gold by no means. Now, guys, I'm going to edit a lot of this out, but we're going to keep doing this until I catch one for the video. It shouldn't take me many more times. I mean, I've been doing it for about 20 minutes now. But like I said, I'm telling you, you can hunt for 40 hours looking for a shiny. You can look 40 hours and not find a shiny at all, not one. We will find a shiny Magby here very, very soon. Guaranteed. Now, if you listen, sometimes you can hear it. But there's kind of a lot of noise up here. I thought I heard one, actually. I think I did hear one. Could be wrong. What the heck? Nope, I didn't hear one, I guess. Thought I did. They make a special sound when they appear and they're shiny. I'm going to try to speed up a little bit more. Now, if you don't do the reset process, if you do not turn the game off and back on, go to town, and when you come back out, save it. If you don't do that process, like I said, you will fight the same Magbies over and over again. So if you didn't get a shiny during that outbreak, you will not get a shiny unless you reset. You have to do this full reset process. You have to turn the game off, back on, go to town, come back, and save. If you do not do that, you will fight the same Pokemon, the same natures that you found in that mass outbreak the first time. So it's very important that you do those steps. You have to do those steps, or this will not work. Now, I'm going to cut this part out of the video, but since we're live here, my luck is, since I'm trying to shoot this video, I'm going to get extremely unlucky. That's going to be my luck. I'm going to get extremely unlucky, and it take longer than it usually does. Probably. That's probably what's going to happen here. I'm probably going to get super unlucky, and it take a lot more trips than it usually takes me. I got an idea how we might be able to sneak up. And be able to hear them. Nope, no shiny this time, guys. Well, there could be one still, just not in the first 4. Now, some Pokemon are a lot harder to do this with. Some Pokemon are not so easy to catch. Come on, let's get some luck here. Just need a little bit of luck, that's all. if you do it right, you can do a shiny run in you know, a minute and a half. If you know, maybe 2 minutes, depending on how far away you are from whatever mass outbreak camp you're trying to do it at. I mean, let's say 4 minutes. You could do it relatively quickly if you know, if you're really trying to rush and you have the right Pokemon and you don't have a very far walk. You could do it rather quickly. Now, as you guys can see, how you keep seeing different mass outbreaks, that's the sign that the mass outbreak here is resetting. Even though it's still Magby, since you're getting a chance to see other mass outbreaks, that is a clear sign that it's resetting each time. And that's the reason you want to save it when you get to the camp, because that'll help you. And it's very, very important, because it won't work otherwise. Now, you could save it here at the mountains before you go to the mass outbreak if you want to. But it's going to cost you a lot more time if you do it that way. All right, let's get lucky this time. Come on, Magby, give me some luck. Like I said, about 1 out of every 152 Pokemon is a chance to be a shiny. So it could take a couple more tries still. By the odds, unfortunately. Which is why I wasn't sure if I was going to shoot this video during the live or not. But I figured I might as well, because it'll give you guys a chance to figure out how to do this if you don't know and how to do it correctly. And like I said, we're also going to shoot what you need to do if one gets away as well. That one went really quick for some reason. And you can always count how many Pokemon are in it by catching the last one. And it'll say this outbreak is over. So even if it says the outbreak is over, it doesn't matter. As long as you do this method, it'll come back. Yeah, that run took about 4 minutes. That's pretty quick. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm having an unlucky run. It is what it is. It happens. Now, guys, I'm going to get a little bit quiet for just a moment until we get a shiny to show up for the next couple minutes. That way I don't have to do as much editing. And then I'll answer any questions that you guys have as soon as Because one will show up here soon. I promise you guys it will. Because we're going to take all of this and turn this whole video into about an 8-minute video. This ain't, we're not going to show all of this. We're just going to fast forward through it and so on. But you guys are watching the recording. You guys have to watch the full process. I have to record it all. That way they can see that I'm doing a solid run here. And unfortunately, that only took 2 minutes for that run. I'm getting unlucky right now. I'm not having any luck. We're just having an unlucky run. Yep, there you go. Are you doing the method? Awesome, Marlon. I promise you, Marlon, this method, dude, you see the shinies in my party. It works. It works 100% of the time. Always. It always works, brother. Always. And like you just had happen, sometimes you find extra shinies on your way to your freaking shiny camp, which is amazing. And guys, man, it's just, I put a lot... I put a lot of work into this. I put a lot of time into figuring all this out. So, yes, I've been unlucky this run, okay? I've been unlucky. Oh, Piplup, you dirty dog. Even though I was... You know what? Let's check it. Let's check it. Now, if you want to check another camp, let's say a Piplup, like the Piplup just shown up, and you want to check another camp, do not save. If you save right here... then you're going to kind of, how should I put it? You're going to screw yourself and you'll no longer be able to catch the Magmars. I'm going to see if we get lucky and a Piplup shows up the first time, just to show you that this method works and just to see if we get lucky. Now, if you catch the Piplup, you can save, but do not save if you're wanting to check out a different Pokemon that may appear. You can do that without messing up your run. Because if I turn my game off and back on and load it, go back to town and come back, Magby will be back. But if I save it, Piplup will take Magby's place. So do not save it. But a shiny Piplup would be cool, so I want to try. Even though I barely caught any Piplups. As I was saying, Marlon, you may have to retry. It may take you 10 tries, man. But if you do this method and you keep trying, you will get the shiny you're looking for. The longest it's ever taken me to find a shiny was 40 minutes. It took me 40 minutes to find one. And if you're super unlucky, it could possibly take an hour. But if you do the math and you do the odds, within an hour, you should always have a shiny. So, it's the easiest way. There's no better way in this game. Now, there's ways that you can make it faster, like I said. You want to complete that Pokédex entry completely. That makes it faster. It's what I should have done before we started doing this video. I should have completed the Pokédex entry, and I didn't. I should have. It makes it way faster. I promise you. Like, almost all of the Pokemon I caught is because of a completed Pokédex entry. It makes it way, way faster. But as you guys seen, we tried for that Piplup, and I didn't save. So now I'm going to go back to town, and it should change and be Magby again. So you can explore. You can explore other ones if you see one you really like. See, there it is. Magby is back, just like I said it would be. That's 100% guaranteed. As long as you don't save in camp, Magby will come back. Now I want to save again. If I would have saved on the Piplup camp, I would have had to done a Piplup run instead of a Magby run. So that's the only difference. I wouldn't have been able to find Magby anymore. I would have had to go for Piplup. Sounded like a shiny, guys. It did. Sounded like a shiny. Doesn't mean it was. It's hard to tell what I heard. Obviously not a shiny. I guess I can't hear him all the way back at the start. Oh well. Now, if you're going for a certain nature or an alpha, this may take a little bit longer, but if you're willing to put the work into it, it will work. It just may take a minute to get the alpha. And sometimes, as I've said in the past, like I've said, sometimes you get unlucky and it takes a couple tries. But if you played this game, you know daggone well that it is way faster than trying to find him any other way. So far, we put about 20, I don't know, we're getting close to almost 30 minutes. About 20, almost 30. Okay, I'm going to quiet down for a minute, guys, now, because I got a crap ton of editing to do already because I talk too much. So to stick with me, guys, for a couple more minutes, we'll find him. Guaranteed, 100% we will find it. If you're leaving, bye, Blue. Let's get lucky this time, guys. I should have completed that Pokédex entry just to make this faster. I'm just not having luck right now. It's a 100% surefire thing. Like, I will find a shiny. But, unfortunately, this run's taken me longer than I wanted it to. Like I said, it's 100% sure fire to find the shiny. It's just, I should have included the Pokédex to make it shorter for the video. And it probably doesn't help that I just caught 6 shinies before doing this run. So, you know, it's hard to tell where my odds are right now. Now, usually, as you've seen the last couple times, I've had a different mass outbreak where it's resetting the mass. Usually that don't happen as much as it's happening to me right now. I think it's just one of those things where I'm live and it's just, you know, it's how my luck is. When I did my Machop, it took me a minute to get my Machop. When I did my Rhyhorn, I found 4 total shiny Rhyhorns before I kept the one I wanted. Tangela, I got him within 10 minutes. No, Machop, I got him on the 3rd try. My bad. Rhyhorn and Rhydon took a minute because I didn't have their Pokédex entries completed. Arcanine, 1st try. 1st try, I got Arcanine. No, 2nd try. And Tangela was really fast. I don't know who I'm forgetting. Oh, Turtwig. I found 2 or 3 different shiny Turtwigs. I only did the Turtwig run 3 different. Maybe it might have been 5 times. I only did like 5 total runs, and I exploited it. So I ended up finding 3 total shiny Turtwigs in 6 runs on the Turtwig. On Magby so far, we've been unlucky and we haven't found any. But odds are saying that in the next run or 2, I should run into one. I don't know exactly how many Pokemon we've ran into so far. Now, if you played the lottery, you guys know how odds work. You know, 1 out of, like if you play lottery tickets, let's say it says you have a 1 out of every 5 tickets to hit. Okay, so you got to think of the odds. 1 out of every 5 doesn't mean if you buy the first 5 tickets, you'll get a hit. It actually, you would think that's what it should mean. But let's say, for instance, if you buy 10 tickets, you should get 2 hits 1 out of every 5. Or let me try to think of a better example. So basically, let's say you get a hit on ticket number 3. Okay, well, you after buying ticket number 3 in a 1 in 5 odd situation, you would think if you buy 5 more tickets, you would get another hit. This is a better example. So if you get a hit on ticket number 3, you could actually end up going 7 more tickets before getting another hit because 1 out of every 5. So you got a hit on ticket number 3. So ticket number 4 and 5 could not be a hit, and then ticket number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 could also not be a hit, and you might not get a hit till ticket 10. So you may end up buying 7 more before you get another hit. That's just how odds work. It's kind of sucks, but it's just how they work. So in the next run or 2, I should find a shiny. If, you know, by going by my odds, I should find one. Unless I've messed up and accidentally left one of the areas too fast, I could have done that. Trying to spin long, I should find one. Sorry that this one took so long, guys. I got unlucky on this one. I was really excited, too, for this video. Because I've had so much luck with all the other shinies, and it hasn't taken me very long. This one's taken a second. But at the end of the day, we will have a shiny Magby. That's all that matters. And even if it takes me an hour, it's still a heck of a lot faster than trying to find a shiny Magby on any other. Like, I could have completed this game, put 100 hours into it, and only found 2 shinies. Man, I'm having some bad luck today. See, that one took a minute for those Magpies to come back. I may have messed up and left too early on a couple of these. Trying to get in a rush. Because you don't want to leave until every Magpie is spawned. Because if you do, you could have possibly left. Possibly. Before the shiny one had a chance to spawn. I would just turn the recording off and then, you know, we could just bullcrap until I find one. Unfortunately, if I do that, guys, and I don't have the recording started, you know, when the shiny appears, it's going to be hard to edit all that together because it is going to show up in the next couple runs. Who are you looking for, Marlon? Because I'm going to edit most of this out anyway. Who are you looking for, bro? Which Pokemon are you trying to get? It does, like I said, I'm having a bad run, but it 100% works every time. As you'll see, might have to put a little bit of work into it, but it's going to work. At this rate, I would have been better off. Well, not really. I should have completed the Pokédex entry because I would have found one by now. Once you hear my question, bub, let me know who you're looking for. All right, come on, Luck. Let's get that shiny this time. Come on, just let me have it this time. Come on, baby. You guys will like the shiny Magmar when I find it. It is really cool. Unfortunately, it's not going to be this trip either. Daggone it. Heck yeah, man, dude. That's awesome. I haven't had a chance to do goodbye yet. Do you have its Pokédex entry finished? If not, it doesn't matter. You're still going to find one. It might take you 30 minutes, man. It might take you 40, but you will find one, bud. I promise. I wouldn't tell you this if I wasn't 100% sure that it works. You will find one. You might have to put a little bit of extra time into it, but you will 100% find one. And you can, You don't have to do it all at once. Let's say you don't find one. Let's say you got to go to bed in the next 10 minutes. As long as you have done the method I showed, and, you know, when you turn your game on tomorrow, you go straight back to town, it won't hurt nothing. So you can still do it. Now, also, something for you guys. Actually, I'll add this at the end of the video. I'll add it after we find the shiny. That way, I can add all the extra details then. Who's still here with us, guys? Because it's coming. Like, and I promise it'll be the next couple trips. By the odds, it will be the next couple trips. Daggone it, Octillery. As much as I want a shiny Octillery, I'm not going to do it just for the purpose of the Magby. That way it don't take us longer than it needs to. I really want a shiny Octillery, but I'm going to wait on that. I think my favorite shiny so far is Machamp. He's my favorite. Machoke was cooler than Machamp, but Machamp's pretty awesome. Now I just wish the game would load up faster. Just a tiny bit faster. Yeah, whatever happened to Gato Yi? He used to be a member of the channel. Whatever happened to him? I'm going to go for shiny Onyx next. That's who I'm hoping to go for. Of course, it won't be in this video, but when we're done with all the editing, this will only be about a 10-minute video, and you guys will have to go check it out. I'm going to do my best work that I can with it. I'm just waiting to hear that shiny sound, man. Every time I go around that corner, I'm waiting to hear that jingle sound that they make when there's a shiny there. And this is a good example of why I say finish the Pokédex entry, because it makes it a lot faster. So finish that Pokédex entry, guys. If you want it to be faster, that is. But if you just absolutely have to have a shiny, you can do it even if you don't have a level 10. It doesn't matter. It'll still work. It just might take you an hour. Like it's doing me this time around. Stinking Magby. It's kind of funny because I already caught a shiny Magmar earlier today, and I didn't keep it because its nature was terrible. But I already did this one. Like, I already caught one earlier today. And like I said, it had minus special attack nature, so I didn't keep it. Too bad it wasn't like my Arcanine run, man. First try. Boom. No, second try, I mean. We had it. Second try. Unfortunately for you guys and video purposes, this has been our longest attempt yet. We've never had one take quite this long. Not a big deal. It is what it is, but this one's by far taken us the longest it's ever taken for me to get one to show up. The game's just being spiteful. Marlon might find a shiny Gabite before I find this bag. It shouldn't happen because I've did so many attempts already. I should find one. But at the same time, like I said, it's a 1 in every 152. Crap, I don't know if I saved it. I don't think I did. Let's save it now. It's a 1 out of every 152 of a chance. So, I mean, you only get 12. So whatever the odds of those 12 being a shiny, whatever those odds are, it might take some resets. Darn it, quit running. You're making it take longer. You know, I just thought of something, guys. I'm not 100% sure what a shiny Magby looks like. I only know what shiny Magmar. Usually you can see when they appear that they're a shiny, but the reason I'm saying this is I hope I haven't already caught one and not noticed it. Because in the Magmar, it's a pink color. On these Magbys, they're already kind of pink as it is. So I'm really hoping that, I haven't already caught one and not noticed. Where I'm trying to rush here. Because like I said, this is taking me longer than it usually ever does. It don't ever take this long. And I'm really excited to show you that it works, but man, this is not making me, I mean, it's still faster. It's still it's still, even if this takes me an hour, this is still 20 times faster. Like I said, even if it takes an hour, this is still 20 times faster. Hell, this could take 4 hours, in which it won't. But if for some reason it did, it would still be faster. Once we get done with the video, guys, we're going to get a nice giveaway for you guys tomorrow. We'll see if anyone wants to get anything. And I'll find a Pokemon that I've completed the Pokédex on. And I'll show you how fast it usually is compared to how long it's taken me this time. Like I said, it really makes a big difference if you complete the Pokédex. I mean, it really does. It's a huge difference. I'm going to try to pay a little bit closer of attention just because where I haven't found one yet. Maybe I passed one up. Man, what the heck? See, I might want to look up what a shiny Magby looks like, because if I don't see it sparkle, like if it spawns behind me, and if it looks a lot like because like Ghastly and Gengar, I'm not joking about this, Ghastly and Gengar, the shiny looks like no different at all. On Magmar, it looks a lot different because he has yellow. Magby may not look much different. As much as I hate to say this, I don't know. because I'm going to look him up on my phone. I don't know what a shiny Magby looks like. And there's a good chance that he may not look much different. I may have already caught one. There's a very big chance with it taking this long that I may have already caught one. You got to be kidding me. Okay, guys, so just as a heads up, from what I'm seeing, he don't look hardly any different at all. So let's just hope I didn't miss it. Because where you throw that smoke down, it's hard to see. And there's a good, if you don't listen, and if I didn't see it sparkle, there's a chance that I may have already caught the stupid thing. And that might be why it's taking me so long this time. Anyway, who do we still have on here with us, guys? Because this is guaranteed to work every time. You might have to put a little bit of work into it, but it is the fastest method in this game to get yourself a shiny. And it worked. You have to do my exact steps. If you don't do every exact step to get this shiny, you got to do it the exact steps. I know we're having a little bit of an unlucky run this time, just a little bit. But HR is a good example. He can tell you your chances of finding a shiny in this game are very low. And with my method, you will find one 100% within a short amount of time. Even if usually it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to find a shiny. About 10 to 15 minutes usually. But even if it takes an hour, that is still a very short amount of time to find a shiny. Shiny, guys, here it is. Shiny time. Told you. Told you it'd work. Here we go. Where are you? There you are. There's my pretty little shiny Magby. As I said, 100% chance. I knew it was coming. And there he is up there on the hill. You are and we got him on the first try. So this is good news. We got him on the first try. We can show you guys how to exploit this and get more than one. Guaranteed. A lot of places say people will say after you find a shiny, you can't get another one from that same mass outbreak. That is false. You can get another one. And we just found our first one. Now, there's a lot of stuff I wanted to add in, guys. That was pretty awesome. We'll get him out and show him to you guys. So, as I was saying earlier on the video, which will probably be edited out, if you are doing the reset and you see another mass outbreak that you really want to try out, but you still kind of want to do the one you're doing, so on and so on, well, there's something you can do. So what you can do is you can go check the other mass outbreak. When you go to the base camp, do not save the game. Let me express how important that is. Do not save the game. Okay? If you save it, you're going to, from that point forward, only be looking for that other shiny. So what you can do is this. You can go to the other mass outbreak. You only get one shot at this. If it's there, there's a shiny there at the first, in the very first, go through the outbreak, catch all the Pokemon. If you get a shiny, awesome. Then you can go back to town. You can leave, go back to town, and go back to your other outbreak. A lot of times it'll still be there, then save it. But let's say I'm looking for Magby like we was. And, hey, not bad. We got a good nature this time. I mean, it's no nature, but we're not going to evolve it. I want to complete its Pokédex. So, as you guys can see. But let's say you go to check a different mass outbreak and you don't get a shiny. All you got to do is turn your game back on, reload it up, go back to town, come back out, and the original mass outbreak that you were trying to catch, for my instance was Magby, go right back to that one, save, rinse, and repeat. So you can check another one. Now, anyway, and that will work, guys. Sometimes this method will work on the first try. You're 100% guaranteed every time to get a shiny. Every time for any Pokemon that's not a legendary. As long as you follow my steps in this video, you are guaranteed success. Every time with every Pokemon. On another note. I gotta cut this out. My mind went blank. Crap. Yes, I used the controller to shut it off. So to go over the steps again for you guys, it's simple. What you do, we're going to show you guys one more time here at the end of the video in case you missed it. We'll go over everything. I just caught this Magby, so I'm going to save it. I'm going to explain everything one more time. I'm going to go back to town. So here's what you do if you're looking for a shiny. Any Pokemon you want. What you want to do is go to Jubilife Village, and you want to make a mass outbreak appear. Okay, so let's say you go to town. Don't save it in town, but let's say you go to town, and you go to walk out to check. It'll show you any mass outbreaks in the area. Now, let's say I was to go back to my Magby. It would be the same Pokemon that were in it this time. I got to turn my console off and reset. So let's go ahead and show you that, for instance. We're going to completely reset because I did save it, I think. I hope. So anyway, you want to if you go to check the map and there's not a mass outbreak, all you got to do is pick any field you have unlocked. Let's say Obsidian Field. Pick Obsidian Fields, go to the map. Talk to the professor, go straight back to town. Don't save it, don't do nothing. Then go to the gate, check the map again. If you don't have a mass outbreak, go back to Obsidian Fields. Talk to the professor, go back to town. Go to the gate, check the map. You should have a mass outbreak by now. But you can continue to rinse and repeat that method until you get the mass outbreak that you want. You do not have to take the first one that appears. You can rinse and repeat that until you get the one that you want. Once you get the one that you want, I highly recommend you, if it's your favorite Pokemon, whatever, I highly recommend that you complete the Pokédex entry for that Pokemon. Not just a 10, but a perfect 10. That means every task. By doing so, you will increase your odds a lot. It'll be all the way down to 100, 1 out of every 147. So it's the best odds you can get other than a shiny charm. So you'll want to, I usually just pick a Pokemon that I've completed. I've got a lot of them in here that are complete. So, if you don't have it complete, go complete the Pokédex entry, save yourself some time. It'll make it a lot easier to find that Pokemon that you're looking for. Okay, you do that. Then you go to your mass outbreak after you get it to appear for whatever Pokemon. We're going to go over the method one last time in every little detail real quick. So Skyther, for instance, that'd be a good one. So go to the mass outbreak that you want. We have Magby here again, so we're going to go to Magby. Go to the closest camp to wherever Magby is. Once you get inside the game, get inside the map, save the game before you go to the outbreak. Once you save the game, head to make sure you have all the Pokeballs, everything you need, because you don't want to go to the outbreak and then go back and get Pokeballs. So go to the outbreak, get everything you need. Once you get to the outbreak, either defeat or catch all of the Pokemon that spawn, all of them, because it could be any of the Pokemon that are here, any of them. Could be a shiny, so you want to catch them all. There's usually about 12 per spawn. If you do not get a shiny, Turn your game off. Load your game back up. Instantly go back to town. It don't matter how you turn your game off. Whether you use the controller, the power button, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it just takes a couple tries. Sometimes it takes a while. This Magby took me about 50 minutes to do. Sometimes it's the first try. It just depends on your luck. Go back to town. Go back to the world map. Go to your mass outbreak. Now, if you go to the world map and your mass outbreak is not there, turn your game back off, load it back up, go back to town, then your mass outbreak should be there. If it's not, repeat this step one more time. Turn the game off, go back to town. If it's not there within 2 tries, you're going to have to get a new mass outbreak, but I've never had that happen. So I have never had that problem. Never once. A couple tips. If you find a shiny and you kill it, turn your game off, back on, load your save, and go straight to the mass outbreak. Do not go back to town. If there's a shiny there and you kill it or it escapes and you fail to catch it, turn your game off, turn it back on, load the save, go straight to the mass outbreak. And that shiny will be there again, the same nature, the same size, the same everything, okay? But I want to make this very clear, guys. There's no shortcuts around this method. If you go there and you go to a mass outbreak and you don't find a shiny, if you turn your game off and you turn it back on and just load your save without going back to town, and then you go to the mass outbreak, you will not find a shiny. I don't care if you do that 100 times. You have to turn the game off, back on, go to town, come back, save, then go to the mass outbreak. You have to do that step. If you don't, you will find the same Pokemon over and over and over. They will not reset, guys. They will not. Okay, last tip. If you catch a Pokemon at a mass outbreak like we did our Magby, as long as you catch it within the first 4 to 6 Pokemon, 4 to 6, you got to catch it within the first couple Pokemon. You can continue. You can catch it. Do not catch any more. Just catch the shiny. Teleport back to base camp. Save the game. Turn your game off. Turn it back on. Go back to town. Come back. As long as you caught it within, I would say, the first 4 to 6. That's the only time I've ever had this successful. You can still exploit that same area for another shiny Magby or whatever it may be. But you have to catch it within the first couple Pokemon. If you do not, it will not work. You got to catch it within the first couple. I don't know why. I don't know why. But as long as you catch it within the first couple, it will work, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Please, like I said, give us a like, guys. We really hope we helped you out here. If you need anything, leave me a comment. If I wasn't clear about something, leave a comment. Hit that share button. Subscribe. That's the most important thing, guys. Subscribe so we can continue to keep doing these videos. Hit the bell notifications button. We are live all the time, guys. Come join us live. We got tons of tips, tons of tricks, things you can do. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. I will reply. Check us out on social media. Join our Discord. And, happy hunting, guys. I mean, go catch as many shinies as you can because you can do this with every Pokemon, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, guys. And check the description because we'll have all of our social media there. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. All right, let me make sure that turned off, guys. Now we can all chat. So, like I said, it took me a little bit longer. Let me double check and make sure that recording's off. It took me longer than I wanted it to on this instance, unfortunately. But it does work every time with those methods. It works every time. And like I said, I spent a crap ton of time today trying to figure this out. And every little trick, I tried to shorten the method. I tried to beat around the bush. I tried to do everything I could to make it shorter, make it better. Let me make sure the video recorded. Please tell me everything's okay. Let's check it real fast. Outbreak for the Pokemon you want. Really simple, right? And you know, we're going to do this. It's going to be the same one, unfortunately. Man, what's up with that purplish look?
So, as you can see, these keep changing, but...
Oh, well, it'll work. I need to get a better way to record these videos, guys. I have got to find a better method. For some reason, my TV's giving you guys a purplish look. I don't know why. I really hate it. And it's going to make the video quality not that great, which may ruin the entire video. Alex, to answer the question that you asked earlier, is this information out there? No. You can research some of this information on the internet, but the method they suggest, I tweaked it and I found a better way around it. You can look it up. This isn't widely known yet. So that's the reason I wanted to get it done, get it out there today. It's not widely known, which is a plus. So hopefully if I can get this video edited, get it up by tomorrow, hopefully we'll have a really successful video. I mean, maybe we'll get our first 1 million view video. I hope. I wish that for some reason, I don't understand why my camera is not recording in the quality of my TV. I don't understand what's wrong with my camera. I know the cat got a hold of my cord, like I said, which is annoying. So the cat chewed on my cord. I don't know why the screen looks different the way it does. It's really aggravating, and I wish there was something I could do about it. Like, I really do, but there's not. Marlon, did you have any questions about the method, man? So let's say you guys do this. I don't know if I made this clear in the video, but let's say you find the hotspot. Go to base camp. You go to town. You come back. Your first time, you go to the you go to your base camp. You save it. Then you go to the hotspot. You don't find a shiny. Let's say you turn the game off, turn it back on, and go straight to the outbreak again. Those Pokemon will never change. A shiny will never show up if you do it that way. Okay, let's say you turn the game off, you turn it back on, and you go back to town, and then you go back to the outbreak, but you forget to save. If you don't save, let's say you forget to save and you don't find a shiny that time. If you don't save, you're going to continue to not find a shiny. You have to save the reset. If not, it'll be the same reset over and over again. I don't know why. The saving part before you go to the outbreak is very important. I don't know why. It just is. I was hoping we could get lucky in the next time or two and find another one, but it could take me another half an hour to find one. It's hard to tell. Yeah, no, it's going to be up by tomorrow. That video will be up by tomorrow. It will 100% be up and running by tomorrow. So when we get that video up, guys, please give it a boost, please. Help me, because this could be our ticket. I don't know. It's a possibility, but this video really could be our ticket to saving this channel. It could be. It really could. So when I get that released tomorrow, guys, you guys got a first look. When I get that released tomorrow, please give it as many views as you can. Everybody give it a like. If you can watch it, you know, I'm not saying it's going to be about an 8 to 10 minute video. I'm not saying watch it, you know, all the way through. Watch it for a minute, skip it till the end. Let the ending in. As long as you put the video on, you watch it for like 30 seconds, and then you skip like 10 seconds from the end, and you let it play to the end, it'll count as a view. So just as a heads up, you don't have to watch. I will watch it every time on all of my accounts, but as long as you, like I said, watch it for about 30 seconds, skip towards the end, leave about 10 to 15 seconds on the end of the video, and you let the video play out, it will count as a full view. So if you guys can really just band together on this one video right here and help me, it may be our answer. I don't know that it will be, guys, but it may be. And it might be our ticket to saving this channel, so you guys could really help me with that. But it is a guaranteed to work. Yeah, no, I'm going to get it in there. You can get the shiny charm now, Jake. I don't know if you know how to do it, but I explained how to. I forgot to double explain it at the end. But you can get the shiny charm right now. Even with the shiny charm, your chances are only 1 in every 500. With a completed Pokédex entry and a shiny charm, it's still decent, but it's still not very good. So even with shiny charm, even with it, and a fully completed Pokédex entry, completed, that's a perfect entry, everything done, your chances are only 1 in every 585 Pokemon. 1 out of every 585. So that's not good at all. That's still extremely hard. That'll still take a ton of time. And if you have a shiny charm in the mass outbreak, it only gives you about a 10 Pokemon advantage. So it does speed it up, but not by a whole lot. But you can acquire the shiny charm now. What you have to do is get a 10 on every Pokemon in the game. You have to complete your Pokédex to get the shiny charm right now. You can get it now. You just have to complete your Pokédex. I don't know if you know that or not, but you can get it right now. Like I said, it gives you about a 10%, about a 10 Pokemon less than having it's 1 in every 128. But like I said, if you have a complete, it's more like, I don't know, about a 20 Pokemon difference maybe in an outbreak. With it, but now it's not just a shiny charm. You have to have a shiny charm and a perfect completed entry too. That's a shiny charm with a perfect entry. It's a 128. But if you have just a perfect entry, you still have a 141. I mean, there's very little difference, man. Of course, it'll save you a little bit of time. 128 to 141, that's 13. So it saves you 13. 13 Pokemon potentially, but it's not that big of a difference at all. You can do this just as successfully without the shiny charm. But yeah, in an outbreak with a perfect Pokédex, it's got to be a perfect entry, not just a shiny charm. It has to be a shiny charm and a perfect entry. It's 128. So like I said, it's about 12 difference. It's not much at all. It's actually a smaller difference than it's a smaller difference. No, yes. It's a smaller difference than, let's say, if you have a perfect entry, or you have let's say you have a completed perfect entry, that's 141. If you don't have a completed entry, it's 141. 130. Hold on a second. With a perfect entry, it's 141. With a level 10 entry, it's 152. But if you don't have a level 10 entry, it's 158. So there's actually a bigger difference between a non-level 10 entry and a perfect entry than there is between a perfect and having the shiny charm, which is still awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's going to make it faster. But if you're just walking around the world of Pokemon, and if you so let's say you're not doing the mass outbreak method, you have a 1 out of every 4,093 Pokemon chance. Ooh, I need that. No, I don't. You have a 1 out of every, like I said, 4,093 Pokemon. Regular. If you have a level 10 entry, that drops down for whatever Pokemon you have a level 10 entry, you have a 1 out of every 2,048 of a chance. If you have a perfect entry, that drops all the way down to 1,024. So, and then if you have a perfect entry and a shiny charm, that's a perfect entry and a shiny charm. You have to have both. It drops down to 1 out of 585. Now, if you're walking around the wild with just a shiny charm, it is not a 585. You have to have a perfect entry and a shiny charm for the 585. Just as a heads up. Which is it's a decent chance, but it would still take, my God. You know how long it would take for 600 Pokemon to spawn not in an outbreak? It would take forever doing it that way with the shiny charm. So your best bet would be to use a shiny charm and then take advantage of my mass outbreak method. But as I've always, like I've said a couple times, you have to do the reset method or you're just wasting your time doing the mass outbreaks. You gotta, if you do the reset, you're guaranteed the Pokemon. You're guaranteed the shiny, I mean, only if you do the reset method. Might take you 20 minutes or a half hour, but you are guaranteed to get that shiny every time. I put a lot of time into figuring all this out. Like, I did my own calculations on how many attempts it took me to get Pokemon and everything. I put a lot of time into this today, trying to get this figured out. But anyway, I'm going to stop exploiting Magby. I don't want another one right now, guys, until I finish the Pokédex entry. I'll try it one more time, but on the internet, as I was trying to explain, the internet will tell you once you catch a shiny, you can no longer exploit that same outbreak. That's not true. The internet will say if you go to the outbreak and you catch a Pokemon and save your game, it messes up the outbreak, but that's not true. If you go to an outbreak and you catch just the shiny, and then you instantly go back, you don't catch anything else, just the shiny, and you go back to base camp, you can continue to do the reset method and exploit the same outbreak for more than one shiny, if you want to. You don't have to. I mean, of course, you could just reset your mass outbreaks until you get that Pokemon again, but this will save you a lot of time. So that's something I spent a lot of time today figuring out as well. But like I said, you have to catch a shiny within the first. I would suggest you get it within the first 6 Pokemon. If you catch the shiny on Pokemon number 8, 9, or 10, you will not be able to exploit it again. There just won't be enough Pokemon spawns. I mean, you'll spend forever trying to exploit it again. So it's just not worth it. But if you catch it within the first 6 spawns, it's definitely worth it. Anyway, Blue. Who should we look for now, Blue? Let's see who else we have completed entries on. I'll try Magby one more time for an extra one, but let's see who else we have a completed entry on, and then we can do some more shiny hunting. Because like I said, I've got a crap ton. Does anyone want to get any of these singles, guys? We're done with the video. We got plenty of singles. We still got plenty of 7 Deadly Sins. We are selling that Dragonite. I've got all that other vintage up for sale. HR, if you're wanting... if you want that Blastoise and Piplup, I could even hold it back for you if you need me to. I just know you'd mentioned something about it. So if you do want it, man, all you got to do is let me know. I would hold it back for you, dude. That's, you're a great supporter. Even if I needed to hold it for a week or whatever, it's no big deal. Just let me know. It doesn't matter. I know, everyone has their own struggles going on right now. I need to see it use Flame Wheel, and I need to catch a couple more. And catch one while sleeping and evolve 3 of them. Okay. But let's see who all we have completed entries for in our Pokédex. It doesn't really matter. It's just a heck of a lot faster. But I've almost got these guys complete. I kind of want a shiny Magnemite. I actually spent a crazy amount of time trying to figure this out today, like a stupid amount of time, but it was worth it, and I'm glad I figured it out, because now if you have a Pokemon you really want a shiny for, well, you can get it, and it's easy to get, which is freaking awesome. All you gotta do is take an hour out of your day to get the shiny you want. May not take you an hour, it might, but take a little bit of time out of the day, get the one you want, and hell yeah. But regardless of that, who's still with us, guys? I want to know which one of these is your favorite. Which is your guys' favorite so far? We got the awesome-looking green Machamp. We got the orange Magby. When Magby evolves into Magmar, it is gorgeous, by the way. We got the golden Rhyperior. I don't really care for it. The awesome green Tangrowth, which looks amazing, by the way. The yellow Arcanine, golden Arcanine, and a green and gold Torterra. We have a bunch more as well, but what's your guys' favorite out of those? Tangrowth? I like Tangrowth too. I think Tangela looked better. So far, my favorite shiny's been the Choke. He's been my absolute favorite. Marlon, did you know that there was a guy in town that you can that will let you do battles? I don't know if you probably knew, but if you didn't know, I'm just kind of letting you know, I guess. Problem is I didn't get the Nature Magby I wanted, so I probably will use. I don't know what I'm going to do because I didn't get the Nature I wanted. Turtwig's cool as a shiny, but he's not really much different. I'm trying to think of who else that we have. Because now I can't remember who all I've caught. I know who we're going to go for next. We're going to go for Skyther next. We're going to get Skyther next. See, of course, Gyarados is red Gyarados. Gold Magikarp. Golem is golden Golem. Lane. Golem looks terrible as a shiny, by the way. Ponyta is blue or green. I can't remember what color Ponyta is. Blue. Ponyta's blue. Ponyta looks pretty awesome. I wish, I don't know what all colors they use for each Pokemon. I'm hoping they change it up a little bit. And it's not just gold and green for every single Pokemon, because that'd be super lame. I know Gengar's not. It might, ooh, Chimchar. Hey. Oh man, I wanted to try Magby for a better nature. Now I don't know what to do. I don't plan on using Monferno, but I kind of wouldn't mind a shiny Chimchar. Yep, let's do Chimchar. Yes, Tangela does. Tangela looks better than Tangrowth, honestly. He looks better as a shiny. I agree 100%. He looks better. 100% better. Man, you're all the way down there, bro. So do we have anyone who's wanting to grab anything tonight, guys? Or any of those cards whatsoever, or anything at all? I don't know how long I'll try to get Chimchar, because like I said, I don't plan on using him, so I probably won't waste too much time. I wouldn't mind getting Snorlax, though. But I don't really want a Chimchar. I mean, I've got all the evolutions as it is for the Chimchar. I'm not a big fan of them, if I'm being straight up honest. Wait, what the heck am I doing? With that going it. Of course he'd be over here on the Chimchar Island, where Monferno and Infernape is. But I just wasn't sure, Marlon, if you knew about the. Oh yeah, it was easy, man. I think the fourth one was one. Well, it wasn't the easiest. The first was the easiest. The third fight was probably the hardest. The fourth one, it was super easy. But then again, I was paying it. It only took me one try. I was paying attention as well, so that changes. Last time we did that one on the live, I was too distracted doing other stuff. But it was super easy. I thought it was super easy on the fourth one. That's just my opinion. I don't know why. It was easy for me. I love the Electrode. I haven't taken the time to get one yet, but I absolutely love the Electrode. I mean, I absolutely love it. I think it's really awesome. Where are you guys going? Good grief. You ran like 10 miles. I don't want to fight Fearmp right now. Oh, come on, man. You guys are annoying. Whatever. I won't even use this thing, so it doesn't even matter if I get a shiny. Like I said, I won't even use it. I do kind of want to see it, and I could use it to trade or something. My goodness, there's a ton of these ones in this spawn. Damn things are everywhere. Crap ton of those. Now, I did get, like I said, I care about nature a lot. So, if I don't have the right nature, I won't use the Pokemon. On Ashton, I got Brave Nature, which is good. On my Machamp, I got the Perfect Nature. Adamant, which is the best nature for Machamp. It is the absolute best nature you can get. So super lucky. He's going to be the new permanent Machamp. Even though he's not an alpha, I don't care. Magby, you know, it's the mediocre nature. Rhyperior, I think this is the one with the right nature. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure if it was right. If it was Rhyhorn, I've got another shiny one, so it could have been the Rhyhorn. Nope, Lonely. Lonely, that's kind of a, you know, lowering his defense kind of sucks. Lowering his speed wouldn't have hurt anything because he's already so dang slow. But he got the attack nature. My Tangrowth, I can't remember. I think it got the correct nature. No, it did not. But the nature it got's not going to hurt it any, especially with it being a special attack type. My Arcanine got the Brave nature. Perfect. Not perfect. Wait, yeah, it is. Arcanine's an attack type. That's right. So perfect nature for Arcanine as well, other than the speed minus thing. But it's either speed or defense, so pick your poison. So I got really, I've had some crazy good luck with the natures, like some super awesome luck. But huh? But anyway, you still trying to get that Gabite yet, Marlon? You should be getting one here soon. I don't know if you have a completed Pokédex or not. On yours, but it shouldn't take you too much longer. I mean, I don't know how quick you're doing it or how long it takes you to get there or how many times you've tried it, but it sounds like a pretty cool one to get a shiny for, is that Gabite. It sounds pretty awesome. I'm going to, I don't know how many more Pokemon I'm going to catch shiny-wise before I just move on. I'll probably have to think about it because it's fun getting the shinies, especially getting any shinies that you want to get. But I'm not 100% sure. Really, I don't really want to spend the time getting I'm not going to keep trying to get that monkey. Well, I'll try one more time because I don't really want him, if I'm being honest. So I don't really care if I get a shiny. I'm not going to use him ever. So, you know, whether I get a shiny or not of him, I could care less. I need to think of which Pokemon I really want to, if there's any other ones I want to get a shiny of real quick before I move on. But I'm going to just move on. I've got that newest area. It's a pretty big area that I need to explore. Like, it's a huge area. And I haven't taken the time to do that yet. Nope. But I'm going to go ahead and do the 5th boss. The nobles are really easy, so I'm going to just finish the 5th one. And then after I finish that 5th boss, I'll probably start working on my Pokédex again, since I've already spent so much time just doing the Pokédex. I'm going to just do the quest for a little bit, and then like I said, I probably won't finish the fourth area right now. I'll finish it after I finish go to the 5th area and get that noble beat. Okay, so let me try it like this, Marlon. On the mass outbreak, like, so whenever you find the mass outbreak, maybe I wasn't clear, maybe I was, but when you find the mass outbreak that you want, go into the map, go to the base camp, save the game. After you save the game, then you go check the mass outbreak. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong, because there is a chance that it will disappear. It should never disappear more than once. I had it disappear whenever we did this Magby. I had that mass outbreak disappear 7 different times, but I only had to reset the game 1 time to get it back. So to explain it one more time, just in case I didn't do a very good job last time, you go to the mass outbreak, check for a shiny. If you don't have it, then you reset the game. If you after you reset the game, you load it back up, and you go straight back to shiny. There we go. See how quick that one was, guys? A shiny already. Look at that. Already got another one. But after you've reset the game, you go straight back to town when you load it back up. So you got to go straight back to town. Once you go back to town, you go back to the world map. If the mass outbreak is not there, then you have to turn the game. Just if the mass outbreak ain't there, immediately turn the game off and turn the game back on. After you turn the game off and turn it back on, like I said, immediately turn it off if the mass outbreak ain't there. Turn it back on. Once it loads up, go back to town. Don't save it again, because if you save it again, it's going to mess up. So you got to go straight back to town and then check again, and it will be there the second time. As long as you do it like that, anytime, like I said, I kind of got mixed up when I was talking, so I want to go over it just one last time for myself. That way I know I said it right. Get the mass outbreak you want, teleport to that map, go to the nearest base camp, save the game. Go to the mass outbreak, catch all the Pokemon. If you don't get a shiny, turn your game off. Load your game back up. Once it loads, go to town. Okay? Go to the world map. If your mass outbreak is not there, turn the game off. Turn it back on. Load it up. Go back to town. It will be there the second time. It should never disappear more than once. I mean, twice. You may have to repeat those steps twice, but I've never once have I had it disappear more than 2 times in a row, back to back. I've never had it do it more than twice in a row. Then once it reappears, go to it, go to the nearest base camp, and save. If you don't save after you go to the nearest base camp, after you've done all the resetting, it could disappear again. You have to remember to save every time after the reset when the mass outbreak is there. Hopefully that was a little bit more clear. That was really lucky with the Chimchar. Like I said, usually it's that fast. Usually you get the shiny within a couple tries. Every once in a while, you're unlucky and you don't, but usually it's as quick as what it just was right there for me with Chimchar, which is, I wish would have been the video for the example for you guys, because I got him in 2 tries. 2 or 3 tries. 2 tries. And we got the Chimchar. So it's usually that fast. He's actually kind of cool looking. He's got, so the fire Pokemon turned pink. I don't know why. Magmar was pink as well. And he's actually a good nature because he's got the increased speed. So that's actually a really good nature. So we're going to keep him. And who knows, maybe I'll play around with him a little bit. But that's a good nature. So that's awesome. Like I said, if you have any questions, man, feel free to ask if I said something. And, you know, where I'm doing more than one thing at a time, there's a good possibility that maybe I wasn't clear. So, you know, if that's the case, man, just say something and I will happily go back over it, brother. Especially for you, man. No problem whatsoever. Oh, yeah, we got Shiny Parasect, too. I forgot about him. I have more shinies. I just can't remember who they are. Shiny Parasect looks really lame. I don't like him at all. Oh, Onyx. Onyx was the one I wanted to go after. So I'll say it one more time. Let me stop what I'm doing. Let me stop what I'm doing. That way I can be more clear with my words to make this a little easier, because I get distracted and that's on me. So I'm going to let the game load up and I'm going to go over a step-by-step with you again. And we'll do it together. That way I can go over it one more time, buddy, because it does work flawlessly 100%. Oh, Marlon, turn your autosave off. Shit. That's a part of the video I forgot to say. You got to turn your autosave off. I knew I forgot to say something. I'm going to have to shoot a little segment and tell them. That's like the biggest thing. You have to turn off your autosave. This will not work if autosave is on. You have to turn it off. I am so sorry, man. I'm going to shoot a little segment for that video. You have to turn off autosave. That's the biggest thing. And then we're going to go over it again real quick anyway. But step number 1 should be turn off your autosave. So I'm going to shoot a segment real quick to show that. Real fast, because I'm a dummy and I forgot. You didn't get to it?
I've been trying to.
That's okay. Most likely that was your problem, Marlon, was the autosave. All right, so I forgot to mention this, so I'm going to edit this in. The most important step in this whole process is to go to your settings and turn off the autosave. If the autosave is enabled, this will not work. You have to disable the autosave for this shiny trick to work. If you don't turn it off, it will not work. Recommended settings is 6, 7, and or 7, 7, and 10. But you have to make sure your autosave is off. I cannot believe I forgot to say that in that video. I am sorry, man. All right, so if if you don't have the outbreak you want, you just go to a map. Doesn't matter which map. So yeah, man, that was your problem. If your autosave was on, that was the whole issue. I gotta remember to edit that into the video, because if I don't, people are gonna be like, "What the hell?" I'm actually really glad, Marlon, that you had that problem. Not because I want you to have a problem, but if you wouldn't have had that problem, my video would have been screwed up and it wouldn't have been right. So unfortunately, I'm really glad you had that problem, man. Or that would have sucked. That would have sucked if I wouldn't have known about it before I released that video. Yep, you got to turn it off, man. If you don't turn the autosave off, like I said, I apologize, man. That was on me. What the heck? What? What the world just happened? Dang, that's nice. So this gives the Pokemon the same as double hit. That's awesome. Yeah, I know what you want to see already. I know exactly what you want to see. Oh, I don't have any green shards. I used them all, daggone it. I asked you this one earlier. You probably heard me. You can buy experience candies here, which you probably already know. And let's see if I have the Pokemon to win the battle here. I don't. But, so I'm not going to do it. You can have this guy. I might be able to win, but I doubt it. With my Pokemon the level they are. We'll try anyway. But if you talk to this guy, he will let you fight someone. And they have pretty strong Pokemon too. And it's a good way to level your Pokemon up. I don't have my good Pokemon in my party. But so I'll probably lose. I should have just put one of my good Pokemon in. Ooh, that's a bad matchup already. But I think I can still take you. Oh yeah, I can, son. Get that experience, Machamp. That's right, baby. Oh, you want to slice, Jolteon? You just double-edged my Machamp? Are you stupid? Oh, man, you get a double attack? That's not cool, man. I'm going to make you regret that Drain Punch. This is how a lower-level Machamp lights you up. Unfortunately, he's probably going to die before I get a chance to swap him in this next fight. Unfortunately, he'll probably kill me. Come on, let me attack. Yes. Perfect. You ought to do the trick, my friend. Well, we definitely got plenty of them for sale, Blue. Got plenty of stuff for sale. Tomorrow's stream, I'm going to focus on selling, so we're not going to be live a lot longer tonight because you guys are ready. I'm trying not to. There's no point in me bringing it up. You know, we've got to make some big sales. I wonder how strong the other guys are. I'm gonna try it out, see if I can beat the other guys real quick, because I haven't tried yet. And you can battle them as many times as you want. So it's the perfect way to level your Pokemon up. And you don't have to heal your Pokemon. The game heals them for you. So if you're wanting to level your Pokemon up super quick and easy, right, here's how you do it, guys. It's perfect for it. Why is Ashton out front? Well, that's just not going to work. I mean, it'll work, but... Great. No, this ain't going to work. Alright, so we need a sacrifice. Who do I... No, we don't. Wait a minute. Let me think. I want to send out my champ, but I don't want him to get hurt. Arcanine would be a great pick for this. I'm beginning to wonder, can you switch Pokemon without it taking your turn? If it doesn't take your turn to switch, which it shouldn't take your turn, I'm going to try something. Let's just test it. Tangrowth is really slow. Let's see if it takes my turn or not. No, it did not take my turn. Very nice. So I know the perfect setup to kick her butt. Fairy types. I hate fairy types. They're lame. They're really good, but they're lame. I don't have very many poison attacks. I'm still going to do the Eevee evolution for you guys, too. I'm going to get that ready. Maybe I'll catch a couple shiny Eevees and before we go live and get that ready. I'll try to spend some time tonight and get that done. But yeah, this is the easiest way to level your Pokemon up. Just in case you don't know. I need to level up that Magby, but I need to do some... I need to use him and use Flame Wheel, I guess, is what I needed to use. I need to check a couple of my moves. Like I said, I forgot to change my Pokemon's moves. Oh, nice. He has some good skills. It does not matter, guys, if you take a Pokemon past its level, by the way. If you take it past its evolution level, it will still learn all the moves that it would, that its evolution can learn when it levels up. So if a Pokemon learns like an evolution only type attack, and you take it past the level that it would usually learn that move, it's okay because it will still learn that move once it evolves. So you don't have to stress about that. I really want a shiny Magnemite because I like Magnezone and I'm using him. And I'm using Magmortar. He is a permanent member. So at Magby, I kind of needed to keep doing it until I got the correct nature. But that's a lot of work, so I didn't. I use a little bit of everyone on my team, like literally. A little bit of everyone. But does anyone? Hopefully, are you going to try it on a different Pokemon, Marlon? And anyway, I don't know if you ever got a chance to answer me, man. Did you know about this? You probably did. But did you know about this battle feature that I'm doing right now? Can I withstand another one? Let's not take the chance. Why are you... Oh, man. Why are you guys so much faster than me? That's super annoying. Just hoping I can help you guys out some way. And as long as you train your Pokemon right, as long as you have the right Pokemon, even if they are a higher level than you, it doesn't matter. You can still kick their ass. As you're seeing, my level 40s are beating level 55s because I got super strong Pokemon. Now, unfortunately, I spent all my big stones. I got to do another big release. So I need to go catch a bunch of Pokemon. Oh, you have more. Whoa. Holy bananas. What is that thing? A Zoroark? Man, Zoroark looks badass. My goodness, bro. 3 attacks to my 1? Are you shitting me? What type are you, Zoroark? I don't know what type you are in this. Alright, Magmi, it's time to do some damage here, because this guy just did 3 to 1. I didn't even get a chance to attack. That was ridiculous, man. He's a normal ghost type in this. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know why he got to attack me 3 times there, but doesn't matter. Because my Magby's going to win. Magby's going to win, just watch. Oh man, dude. You attacked me twice again. What a bunch of bullshit, man. Alright, Machamp, go finish it. I definitely want to get me one of those Pokemon. That guy was badass. Definitely got to get me one of those. Definitely got to get one. And don't forget to master the moves you teach your Pokemon too, guys. I'm going to fight her one more time because she gave me a lot of experience. And if I do this battle correctly, I should be able to walk through her whole team with just Machamp. That Zoroark was something else, though, man. That was crazy. Come get some. Take a butt whooping, because you're going to take a worse butt whooping. Oh, Rhyperior, what are you doing out? Well, crap. That was not supposed to happen. Actually, maybe it's for the better. I don't know. We'll see. But, Champ, you were supposed to be out. Oh man, she got a free attack. That's BS. As long as she can't double attack me, my method's gonna work. If she double attacks me, I'm screwed. Why did my defense return to normal? That's all part of this process. Is my defense is supposed to go way up. Since when can Iron Tail lower your defense? Oh, fantastic. I guess at any time it wants to, I guess. Well, this ain't working like I wanted it to. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. No, it's, you thought you, quick attack. Man, lady, are you kidding me right now? What's wrong with this game? How do you manage to get a stat? Ooh, you're ticking me off, lady. You are straight ticking me off. You gonna burn me while you're at it? I'm trying to accomplish something here. No, this ain't a gym battle. I can kill this A-Palm at any time. I'm just trying. I want to have some fun with it. So I'm trying to get my attack super high right now before I kill it. But she keeps getting super lucky with like paralyzing me and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna light it up. No, it's not a gym battle. All right, now we're ready. We are ready to rock and roll now. She's in trouble. Please don't burn me. Please don't burn me. It didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would do. Daggone it, man. You are so lucky. Oh, bull poop. Bull poop. Sorry, Machamp. You're dead, bud. Or not. You're still alive. You're probably dead on this next one, though. If they get an attack first, you're definitely probably dead. Hopefully I can switch you out. Nope. Sorry, man. That sucks. I mean, of course I should hit her with a rock attack, but I really want to let Magby get his training. Oh, well. All right, Mr. Marlin, man. Have a great night, bud. One attack? Oh, you only got one attack this time. Well, have a good day. See you next time. You are dead. I guess you're not too legendary today, are you? Even with your higher level Pokemon, you're just not very good, lady. I guess you need to train harder, I guess. Anyway, enough of that for now. I will eventually evolve Magby, but for now I need to get him in a couple battles, and I need to finish his Pokédex just in case. So we're not going to evolve him at this moment. And I need to go catch a bunch of Pokemon so I can do a release. If I don't, I don't have the stones I need. Well, hold on a minute. I might be able to make a couple stones, guys. If I do recall, you can trade stones to make stones, I think. So let me see here. I have an idea. Man, I didn't want to exchange that many in case I get another Pokemon I want to use. Just hold up a minute, Blair. Daggone it, lady. You can't do a faster method? Like, you can't let me pick how many I want to exchange? I mean, I guess I can. I can just put the rest in my box, but I never did power up Magby. Now, this shiny Magby won't be as strong as my other Magmortar because of nature, but I guess I'm gonna go ahead and does anyone want to get anything tonight, guys? Because there ain't no point in me holding you guys on here if 27 bags is all I can get. Like, what kind of joke is that? I mean, there's really no point in me holding you guys on here. If we don't have anyone else wanting to get anything tonight, I might as well go ahead and let you guys off here. It's not hard to get more, so we might as well just use it all. Hell with it. Not a very good exchange rate, but whatever. I'm only going to get 10 of them. Man, that's a joke. It takes a crap ton of those. That's crazy. I only got 10 of those. Unfortunately, it's going to be a minute before I can get this Machamp to the same strength level as my other Machamp. I don't even know if this is the right Rhyperior before I even do that. I need to make sure I got the right one in my party. Unfortunately, neither of them are alphas either, guys, which really sucks. But I reckon oh, yeah, guys, another big thing. That guy I just spoke to right there, make sure you talk to him every time you get a chance because he sells you a bunch of really rare items. Some of them are 40 and 50 grand in your house, but he sells you some super rare stuff. Okay, so it's the right nature. Trying to think if there's anything else that I need to really add in. I don't think there is. If you don't know how to evolve your Voltorb, let me know, And I'll tell you how to evolve Voltorb in this. You don't evolve him by leveling him up. It's different in this one. I lost all train of thought again. But, guys, I guess that's going to be it then. If we don't have anyone who wants to get anything, I mean, like I said, there's no point in me keeping you guys. So, we might as well let y'all get off here. And we'll just get back on here tomorrow, guys. So I don't see any reason to hold you guys on here any longer. We're really dead anyway. So thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys coming in tonight. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys a lot. And we'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a great night. All right, guys. Have a good one.